digging worms to go fishing with Grandpa.
What was there?
I like digging worms to go fishing.
You,
My favorite thing about Grandpa is going to Grover with him.
okay, what do you like to do in Grover with him?
Fish and ride the four-wheelers.
What else?
I just like to hang out with him most of the time.
Oh, that's cool.
Going to get birthday presents and going to Grover.
3, 2.
1, action! My favorite thing to do with Grandpa is go fishing with him at Grover, riding the four-wheeler with him, and digging worms, and I like playing with him and just like doing things with him, and I like buying stuff with him.
What have you bought with him?
Mostly like sometimes remote control cars.
Does Grandpa know how to swim?
No, he doesn't swim a lot.
What's something funny about Grandpa?
Sometimes he does like some jokes and like does some funny things and
Has he ever done scrambled eggs with you?
yeah.
Is that funny?
Mm-hmm.
What does he do for scrambled eggs?
Salt, pepper, scrambled egg, crack the egg, throw it in the garbage, eat it.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm the editor, producer, the guy to you. And I wrote this whole thing. Thank you.
Please stand back in the light. Are you okay, Sloan? Hey, scoot back. Okay, Caroline's turn. Go up there, Caroline. Okay, what's your favorite thing, Caroline? Oh, whoa, leave your shirt on. Say, my favorite thing about Grandpa is... You've gotten presents? What else have you done that's made you happy with Grandpa? You like to play with you? Does he make you laugh?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
Does he ever hold you? He does? And what does he do? Does he ever do funny things?
Yeah.
Like what? He does? That's so cool. And you love Grandpa?
Yeah.
You do? Anything else you want to say to Grandpa? Of why you love Grandpa?
Yeah.
Leave your shirt on.
Hello, this show is over. Hello, and bye-bye. Caroline.
Good job. Everyone clap for Caroline, please. Good job, ma'am. All right, here's our producer, apparently. Gonna get fired after the show.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna have to beat me after you
All
fight.
right, that's fine.
Get off of the set.
Don't laugh at this goober.
Today, we're gonna cousin picture. T, come on. Come on. Sit on my lap. Emmett, you say your favorite thing about Grandpa. My favorite thing about Grandpa is going to Grover with him.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
What else do you like to do? Do you have a favorite time, like a favorite Grover trip? Can you think of one? Oh, who moved? Hey, Thane, what's your favorite thing about Grandpa?
What's your favorite thing about Grandpa, T? Doing grandma. Doing grandma. And this is kind of how me.
How's you, T?
Come on.
I really like going to Grover with him and riding the four-wheelers and going fishing. And I remember when I was younger, I went fishing with him, and the fish flipped me in the face instead of kissed me. I was fake kissing it, and it flipped me in the face. That was fun.
So the flipping in the face fish is one of your Mount Rushmore memories of Grandpa.
I don't know.
You get 4.
So many good ones.
I know.
sitting on his lap. Well, I was fake kissing it. I was like, "Mwah," and it flipped me in the face, like on my lips. And Grandpa was with me.
That's awesome.
A good memory I have with Dad is he was a really good coach during my tough, awkward, like preteen years when I just wasn't sure who I was or who I wanted to be. He was really good at kind of coaching me to discover myself and my relationship with God and my connection to Scripture. And I just remember this one day he was sitting on the couch in Texas, and he just said, "Come sit with me, I want to show you something." And he showed me the scripture in Moroni about charity and said, "This is my personal theme for my life." And it made me want to have a personal theme. It made me want to kind of have a direction for my life. And I've thought back on that so many times, and I think that's one of Dad's greatest gifts is he's such a good coach in terms of like helping us improve and become better. And I just love you, Dad.
My favorite memory was probably my first memory when I first saw Amanda speak in the singles ward, and once I got up to go do my little spiel I had to do after the sacrament meeting was over and do the announcement, and I was up on the stage and Marty was there in the back listening to Amanda speak, and I looked back across the crowd and I knew immediately that was my father-in-law. And so I've always been super grateful for that impression and for the life that he lived in being able to be like at that moment at that time and making that super memorable for me and important in my life, way more important than I ever thought it would be. But that was my most memorable moment with Marty.
One of my favorite memories with Marty is being down in Grover, of course, but more specifically hiking Cox Combe. Hiking that with Marty and seeing the pride and joy he has by bringing all of us down there and hiking up there and overlooking the whole valley was something pretty special to see how exciting that was for him and to see the beauty of the Grover Valley. So that's one of my favorite memories with Marty.
One of my favorite memories with Dad is driving in the car, going to Grover or pretty much anywhere. I remember he would know the numbers on the signs coming up. He'd be like, "I've memorized the signs all the way to Grover. The next one's gonna have a 3 on the top, a 1 on the bottom, and a 0 in the middle," and it would be 301. And then he'd say, "I know the next one coming up is gonna have a 2 on the bottom, a 0 in the middle, and a 3 on top," and he'd be right every time. And I thought he was just magic. And now as Wes plays tricks on our kids in the car and has Dad shenanigans, it always makes me think of those memories with Dad. And also his trivia of plants and things that we'd see along the road. Some of my favorite memories.
We do basketball games. Remember with the Sonics 1 year, Blazers 1 year, and after practices, usually late night practices at like I think Valley View Elementary, we'd stop at that Texaco on the way back to our house, and it was so fun. We'd get Gatorade and I'd get green apple pretty much every time. Sometimes lemon ice. He would always get yellow. Sometimes he'd get orange or red. It's like he was classic. That's the thing with that. He's classic. But the memories, like I remember one play just along the lines of like basketball and Gatorade. Like we had this play, we called it 2, and it was I don't know why my hair looks so crazy. Well, I do because my niece and nephews did. But we would have this play. We got every time. I remember one time we freaking Zach Coppinger's team. He ended up punching me in the stomach afterwards. He was so mad because we smashed him because they couldn't stop our backdoor cut. We had this kid who could just cut. I just stalked in him. So he'd go like that, and then he'd go backdoor. I got him every single time. That's just Gatorade basketball. Mount specifically.
Do you have any times that you remember that just made you so happy with Grandpa, or a time he made you laugh?
Nope.
Okay.